Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you guys are watching this live, I'd like to formally apologize because it will not let me change the title.
Oh my god, I sound.
Oh my god, Gio, thank you for the view.
You're welcome.
But yeah, hello. My name is Troy Young, and I have dog fur all over my shirt.
And you have a shirt that's not in your merch line anymore, which I'm sad.
And this is Giovanni Loogie Bear, but you can call him Gio because it's short and sweet, just like him. And he is joined by Mother Mary, child birther of Jesus himself. What are the white tubes like beside Mother Mary? The Virgin
Right here?
Mary. Why is it Virgin Mary? Why are people so connected to the fact she's a virgin? Like,
Because she had a baby without having the good kush.
But like But like I don't understand that, because why wouldn't you just be like, oh hey Mother Mary, but instead it's just like, hey Virgin.
Because Christians.
Was she a virgin after Jesus?
Yes. I don't know actually.
I kinda wanna ask God. God?
God.
It's me again.
Hi, it's me again.
But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about the history of lip syncing, specifically on RuPaul's Drag Race, how it has changed from season 1 through season All Stars 10 and All Stars 4. Soon to be season 11, so buckle up.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
God.
fat. It doesn't fit. I'm trying.
I feel that so much
there.
after Thanksgiving. I also hope you guys have had an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope you guys give thanks and stuff.
If you celebrate Thanksgiving, if you're outside of the U.S., I hope you had a great Thursday.
Yeah, I hope you are doing good foreign things. You're doing good.
Amazing.
But okay, this was a topic that Gio suggested, so I'm gonna let you start it off,
Okay.
and then
So-
we'll just, this is our first podcast. We haven't taken like notes or like, it's just like running down and like just going along with the flow. So like if me and Gio say like offensive terms, like maybe actually maybe it would be better if you guys would screen capture that and then send it. It gets to go viral, basically. Gio, say
Honestly-
something offensive.
Troy, his shirt is ugly.
Okay. Well, ouch. Send that to everybody. Thank you. Okay.
We're having our first fight on stream right now.
Just like a fist fight. Just.
Wait, where are you? You're over here. No,
I
you're
am
over here.
definitely over on that side.
God.
Okay, so in the beginning, there
In the
was
be-
lip syncing.
Okay, let me bring the rundown. Okay.
Okay.
So, drag queens for the longest time.
Wait, are you echoing for me? I forgot.
Huh?
I have headphones in, but they're not plugged up. I'm just wearing headphones, and I was like, wait, Gio's not going in my head. Got it. I hear you much better now. I was like, why can I barely hear him? It's because I have noise canceling. Sorry, I'll go home. It is 2 in the morning as we're filming this. Okay, I'm dead.
1 a.m.
It's 2 o'clock for normal people.
No, 1 a.m. Okay. So, let's see this. So, from the beginning of since the beginning of drag people, drag queens and drag people have been doing their famous thing called lip syncing. They've lip synced to songs of other people and performing the show, and it's very popular throughout the LGBT community because,
You said that's so fluent.
thank you.
I can't. LGBT.
LGBT community.
You're like LGBT.
And one thing that made it more, they even have shows now called like Lip Sync Battle on MTV, I think.
Oh
or
hell!
something.
With Anne Hathaway doing the I came in like a wrecking ball, and she like
Yeah.
Fuck.
And that guy from Peter Parker, uh, doing the Umbrella by Rihanna.
Oh, that's how you know I'm so much older, because I just thought of Tobey Maguire from like the 2004 Spider-Man. I was like, when you didn't say Tobey, I was like, what? Like, what are you doing? Oh, that one.
Listen, I stand the first 3 Spider-Man movies. Listen,
Same.
you're not that much older than me, okay? Calm down.
I feel it.
Okay, well, of course. I mean, you look at 2, but
It's 2 a.m. Sorry.
Lip sync has become very popular, especially recently, especially with the show by a common name you might know. It might be a surprise me saying it. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, you watched that show too?
You watch it?
Oh, I didn't know you watched it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
It's not like we
I
talk
love
about it
drag
every week.
queens.
What are those?
We should do like a podcast on that, like on Drag Race.
No, honestly I don't think so.
No. Yeah.
It seems no, I don't. It would do too good.
It seems kind of homosexual for us. I feel like we're too straight.
Honestly, we are too.
Let's ask Virgin Mary. Virgin Mary.
She said no.
She's like, hell yeah.
She's like.
Sorry. That's exactly what the Virgin Mary is saying.
She's saying this. Listen, okay, another thing. Drag Race, usually all the challenges in Drag Race at the end of the episode is the lip sync.
Yeah.
And every single episode there's a lip sync. And that's been a tradition. And so now we're going to talk about lip syncs in general in Drag Race.
Yes.
Different topics that I've written down some things. So yeah, let's see. The first thing is lip syncs in Drag Race are very iconic because it gives the show, or it makes the show. It can make or break an episode.
Honestly. Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, because if a lip sync's bad, the episode is kind of like, was it even worth it watching the episode?
Well, that's what the episode's remembered by. Like, no one remembers, like, the stupid acting challenges. I mean, they do, but it's like, compared to lip syncs, it's like, do you see, like, Charlie Hides give the fuck up last night? Like, they didn't care about anything else. They're
either you could be remembered as a good lip syncer, but even then, if you have to give a good performance to be a good lip syncer, but to be remembered, or you could be the worst. Like, you could do so bad to lip sync, you'll be remembered. So, but although the lip syncs have changed a lot from season 1 to season 10, and in my opinion, I feel like season 1 and a few seasons, like between season 1 and 4 or 5, I would say lip syncs were one of the most important elements of the show. While I feel like season 6 through 10 is kind of like backhanded a little more, and it was more shown how lip syncings aren't that important in a way to the contestants in season 9.
Okay, yeah, I see that completely. Like, I've seen how it seems like a lot more people kind of just give up, or they don't try their hardest anymore. And I think, okay, I think a lot of that has to do. I know I was was it the Playhouse where I think Katya said it, where Katya was like, listen, maybe if they amped up the money, the cash prize, like, people would start getting more desperate, and like, because now drag, like, earning that much in drag, like, before Drag Race was probably very difficult, like $100,000, but now it's probably easier to obtain that much if you're a good drag queen. So where, I
mean, the first season, what was it, $10,000?
It was it was not much,
and that was
it was a lot. Like, sugar daddies out there, give us the cash prize. But in terms of Drag Race, it was not that much. Yeah.
And now and in season 2 and on, they upped it up to 100,000. But the problem is they kept it at 100 and haven't really, changed it.
Yeah, that's something I don't get because Survivor, which I feel like Drag Race personally is doing really well. Survivor's kind of gone downhill. Like, I used to be a stan and I don't watch Survivor that much, but the price has always remained $1 million. And like, for Survivor to have 10 times the amount that Drag Race gets, I don't know. I feel like they're being cheap with the cash prize.
Well, knowing what the shady stuff the producers sometimes do,
yeah,
they are being cheap in a way.
No reason.
Okay, so some let's see, some iconic moments from season 1's lip sync, I would say, was between what's her face's name, Angina and BB. I don't know if you remember that.
Was it the Stronger lip sync?
Yeah, the first Stronger. And even RuPaul had to leave. At that point, Angina and BB were one of the best contestants in season 1. That when they got both at the bottom, it was very shocking. Yeah. And so they did a lip sync to Stronger by Britney Spears that even RuPaul had to leave her seat to go make a decision.
A wrong decision, but a decision.
I mean, is it a wrong decision basing on what Drag Race was back then?
Yes. Yeah, not a BB stan. I just don't think I mean, that's a whole video, but like, I don't think she did the best that season. That's all I gotta say.
Let's see. Another iconic lip sync from season 1 is what's her face's name? What was it? I had a whole list right here that I wrote down.
Are you talking about the Tammy Brown one?
No, not Tammy Brown.
Because she kind of gave up in hers, which was kind of weird for back then.
Honestly, Tammy Brown was the first person to give up on a lip.
I feel like just because they didn't know how well Drag Race would be, like to the audience, like they didn't know how well the show was going to do, so they probably thought like it's just some like another like dumbass reality show that doesn't make it anywhere, so maybe she just didn't care.
I know that she said that she's told herself if she makes it to the bottom, she's leaving.
Yeah.
Which is a big twist for season 1, because season 1 was a lot of firsts. The first queen to give up on a lip sync, the first queen to take off her wig on a lip sync, the first time RuPaul leaves the stage to make a decision, and the first eliminated queen ever, which is
Pork Chop,
Victoria Pork Chop Parker.
Rest in peace. She's not dead, but rest in peace in Drag Race.
Because she's not remembered by a lot of people now because she was the first eliminated. But I just love her, knowing what she's done and everything. But the queen I was gonna say is Chanel versus Rebecca.
Chanel versus Rebecca. Oh, where Chanel was just kind of like, send me home, like.
Yeah, and she had the whole thingy here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the iconic moments from season 1. And again, all these iconic moments are lips, like we've said before. Because this iconic moment, Chanel was singing, and at one point her thing falls off that she had on her headpiece, and then she just keeps going.
I love Persevere. But like a big thing I want to talk about from earlier seasons till now, and it's so obvious in the finales, where I feel like to win a lip sync back then you had to be the best, and now it's like props. Lots of people rely on props now to win. If you're watching this not live, the thumbnail should be a picture of the final 4 from season 10, and as you can see from all of them, they had a reveals.
You just knew.
I just knew.
Aquaria was wearing a popcorn suit
If
thingy.
if she did not take that off, I would have sent her home myself because like why? I just
But
I love those reveals, but having four of them and having four of them be so obvious, like even in season 9, Peppermint and Sasha both had reveals, but looking at them before the reveal, you couldn't tell. I mean, if you look close enough, you could probably see like Peppermint's blonde hair sticking out because I clocked that shit. But like you're not gonna tell like from just glancing. But these, if you missed it, you, go to the doctor. Like you're blind. And that's what I don't like about Drag Race because I like seeing the better performer move on, and I don't like seeing somebody like just rip out a couple pieces of their hair like this is my thing. I'm doing Wrecking Ball. Oh my god, I won the whole season because of that awful performance of Wrecking Ball. I'm not even a Kennedy stan. I like Kennedy, but Kennedy was so robbed. Kennedy was doing flips and twirls and doing all that. I liked it.
it's funny because lip syncs used to be flips and twirls. Now it's all about reveals as well. Like it went
Yes.
from being a good lip syncer to flips and twirls and death drops and all that, and then now it's about reveals.
Mm-hmm.
But like on that same topic, like season 2 of Drag Race was won by Tyra Sanchez because of her lip sync skills at the end.
Yeah.
And it just shows to go like it was between Raven and Tyra. And like just Tyra did a little bit better and won. No reveal, no nothing. And
Well, do you think that, because that's a good lip sync to bring up, do you think now in today's standards of Drag Race, do you think if that lip sync happened, would Rue crown Tyra? Since Raven, I feel like it goes, especially recently with Sasha and Aquaria, it seems to go to the people with the most following or the most, like, backup. And Raven had a lot more than Tyra back then. And I feel like they were both equal, but I feel like that probably would have pushed her over. Well, those lip syncs were like the lip syncs happened and then Rue crowned it right there. Like they didn't go to an audience, so I guess they wouldn't know the perception and all that.
And I feel like Rue back then based a lot on everything that happened on the season up to that point. Unlike now, it's like it doesn't matter what you do in the season as long as you're good and that final lip sync.
Yeah.
And you don't. And back then, I agree with you. I feel like now, what's it called? The following people who have bigger followings are more likely to get chosen for the crown, just because one, it looks good on. It's like, it's a management like type of like scale. It's like now. If you have a bigger following, you have a better chance at winning Drag Race. But like back then, like you said, they didn't know RuPaul probably didn't know who they were. And at that point, Tyra did do a little bit better than Raven, just on Drag Race. But now, people are saying Raven is robbed. But why is she robbed? In what point? Is it because of following said, or is it because of the show?
Yeah, the word robbed it's a word. It's like were queens like mistreated in the format, like with Shangela. I mean I say Shangela's robbed, but like if you think about a robbery, it's like taking something away. But Shangela didn't have the win. She should have had the win, but like the whole robbery word.
There was no like Katya was not robbed. People say she was robbed, but at that point, Alaska was doing better than her by winning a lot more.
She was robbed. What's a different word? She was
I don't know what a word.
She was robbed of how Alaska. I feel like Alaska was doing so well, and people. I like after a while, people just kind of. You don't have any vulnerability, like you're not showing any kind of weakness that people can relate to, people can bond with, and like with Alaska in that situation, you couldn't really bond with her, and then when she did fall on the bottom, she just kind of like turned into a little
Broke.
bitch. So like, so like she just and Katya, I mean, it's just amazing. Like that, like
Katya's confessionals are the.
oh yes, yes.
I'm like, if I was on Drag Race, I would want to be like.
Oh yeah, because that's what makes or breaks you in like the real world is having the
Mhm.
good like you can do a good lip sync, but like if you're funny off like anything else, like that's the real thing that like will book you gigs.
Mhm.
Which sucks because the best performer in lip syncs should be the ones like getting hired more, the ones like that are better suited for the job, but people just like the likable, like funny ones that probably
Which
like
is
just stand
sad.
there in diapers and they look
Oh,
like they're
Charlie
doing their daily
hides.
stuff. Charlie hides. Yes.
But you did bring up a good point earlier about season 9 versus season 10. So it's season 9 in itself. Season 9 lip syncs throughout
Did I
the
bring up that
season.
point?
Yeah, you were talking about the reveals.
Oh, I did bring up. Oh, I did. Look at me
Yeah,
go.
getting that point. Yes, work, honey.
Thank you.
um, season 9 lip syncs throughout the season. You could tell that people just didn't care about the lip syncs. And this is
Yeah.
actually, I think, one of the first times that it was very noticeable that people don't care about the,
Mm.
which is why they brought the concept of the lip sync to the end of the season and formerly known as lip sync for the crown. Compared to season 9 to season 10, season 9 lip syncs at the end for the lip sync of your crown were iconic
Yes.
because of what they did. Unlike season 10, they were iconic, but not because of what they did. It's because of how
Poorly executed some moves were.
yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, butterflies.
I
No, I agree completely. And like, I just, how do you feel about the lip sync for the crown? Do you like that twist?
I liked it for one season, but my favorite type of lip sync, which I want to get to into too, is the end of season 8 lip sync for the crown type
Legs,
of
legs. What's on the menu?
menu.
Oh my
So,
god, Naomi was so much better. That's fine. That's if anyone fights with me, you're deleted. No, but seriously.
but like season 9, I like it because of what it did. Like we got
Did they really do
Sasha.
that in season 8? No, they did season 7.
Season 7 was not their own original.
Are you sure? It was
I'm
like
pretty
Sleepwalker. Na, 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 na. And then Violet's was too many daddies and not enough time.
I don't
If
remember.
that's
Like,
music that they did not put for these queens, then what kind of music's out?
oh no. Yes, they are. Yes, I'm just looking at the wiki right now.
No, I love 7 and 8's format then. I love
Yeah.
those kind of things.
So seasons 1 through 6 were all lip syncing at the end of the or actually seasons 1 through 4. No, seasons 1 to 3 were lip syncing
yeah.
in the show.
Yes.
The last thing, and it's a top 2. Seasons 4 to 6 were in a big audience, and they lip sync basically for the crown, but it was very different. Like the vibe was different back for that lip sync.
And I feel like those didn't matter as much because, like I said, like Naomi did so much better than Bob and Kimchi, but people classified Naomi as third.
Yeah, like season 7 and 8 were original songs made for the queens, and they lip sync to that, while seasons 9 and 10 did the lip sync for the crown.
And I think 9 and 10 are the first seasons where it actually is mattering, like the final lip syncs. Like
because season, at least for season 8, you could tell Bob was doing good throughout the competition, and then that last final lip sync was just like, obviously
Bob.
it had to go to Bob.
Yeah. Still salty.
Listen.
I like Bob. I love
Big
Naomi.
old bottom.
Big old bottom.
Big old bottom. Okay. But yeah, season 9, Do you like the format? I don't know. I'm very confused by it. I like it, but at the same time I don't. Just because season 8 final, I just wish there was more original songs for the Queen's top 3
Okay.
instead of like just lip syncing. Because season, like I said, like it gave us amazing songs, Fat Femme and Asian,
Oh
Bob's
my
song.
god, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
Kenji had a good one
Naomi,
too.
like Naomi's legs on the menu or whatever it's called,
Oh god.
iconic.
So good.
And it was very personalized to the queen. So watching that just made you like happy for the queens itself,
And then
not
Pearl
just the song.
Sleepwalker was really good for her. I forget Ginger
Yeah.
Minge's, but Violet's was
It's called
also.
Ginger Minge's was called Pray and Slay.
Oh yeah, time to pray and slay. Mother Mary, Virgin Mary, damn it.
Virgin Mary right here. Pray and Slay.
But yeah, how do you feel? So going off lip syncing, do you like lip syncing for what's better? Lip syncing for your life or lip syncing for your legacy lip syncs?
Ooh, you're getting to that topic next. That was actually my next point.
I knew it. I saw it in the reflections of your glasses. I was like,
Listen, okay, I like lip
You also
sync
froze
for-
on the funniest face. You're good now, but for a hot second, it was just you like smiling.
Ew, I saw it. I hate it. I hate it. Listen, okay. So for me, I like the lip sync for your life a lot more.
Okay.
Just because it makes you, like, you work harder to not get eliminated. Because that final lip sync is going to either make or break you.
Yeah.
Unlike lip sync for your legacies, like, you already won.
You're just having
If
fun
you-
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not trying as hard as like you normally would.
Which I will say, though, All Stars 3, lip sync for your legacies, the girls did have fun with that. At least not B.
I was like, not
Shangela-
PB.
Shangela and Bendela Creme at least did.
Yeah, where like Trixie took it more serious and Trixie didn't win lip syncs while Shangela pulled out like a fat suit. Shangela had the little tic tacs in I Kissed a Girl. Like she like did comedic stuff. And in All Stars, I think it's not. They're just having fun. It's not like a stressful like someone has to go home. I mean, someone's going home, but it's not you. Like, I kind of, if I had to pick, I think I would pick. I have more fun with legacies because when I watch a lip sync, I like to be entertained and like laugh. And lip syncing for your life, a lot of the time it's just like that, like they're stressed, they're like really panicking and trying their hardest. What are you doing?
I had to extend my leg. I was sitting on my leg. Okay, listen.
If you guys like that Geo leg, make sure to donate in the description below. But no, yeah, I completely agree with you on lip syncing for your life. Like it does put them more in like a frantic, like I got to do the big moves, and like I like them both. I don't know if I could pick.
Wow, you made me pick though.
Well, list. I guess I would pick Legacy because it's queens I already know. Queens like Alyssa Edwards, love her.
Actually, you have a point. These are queens that already know the game and were on Drag Race already. So them trying to lip sync for the legacy, they know what to do.
Yeah, they already know to pull out all the stops and to have fun. Like, if you make Rue laugh, like you're good.
Yeah. Shangela.
I'm gonna get on stage and just like flash my titties and be like, "Hello," and Rue's gonna be like, "Ha ha ha ha." That was the worst RuPaul laugh I've ever heard in my life, and it came from me.
You have to do it again.
I can't do it. Please do it so I'm not embarrassed by myself.
She's like, I don't even know. All I know from RuPaul, she's like, oh my god, at the end.
Oh my god!
Actually, I do want to talk about that.
Sorry. It's 2. It's almost 3. Leave me alone.
It's about to be 2.
If you guys have not noticed, Geo lives in Norwegian time.
Central Time. Repeat.
Jamaican time. Got it. Yeah, Gio's in a different time zone.
Listen here.
Are you we ASMR?
Okay.
No, but yeah.
So switching to All Stars now. All Stars, what they do is they do have a final lip sync between the top two, but the thing is, they also, at least for All Stars 2 and 3, they had a RuPaul song verse that they wrote and then they lip sync to it.
I love those.
And they tried to do that in season 9 and 10. And honestly, seasons 9 and 10 are very mediocre, not as good
compared to those.
Like Read You, Wrote You, and Kitty Girls are amazing compared to what is it called? American and what's the other one? Category is.
Do you think it's just the songs? Because Kitty Girls already so. I feel like those songs are more catchy, like Kitty Girls and whatever, or Read You, Wrote You. I'm honestly not a big fan of Read You, Wrote You just because that's not my style of music. But like Kitty Girl, oh, I could listen to that all day and just
Kitty Girl.
Do the BB like.
Oh, wait, she's like, how does she do it? She's like,
it's like meow meow savage.
Oh, meow,
on a mission.
Listen, I know it. I did it on stage.
I wish I could put in clips like right here. Here's Gio on stage.
Listen, no, I would be so embarrassed.
Yeah, lip syncs. Good.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the way they do, I need more help because I never really fully watched All Stars 1. I never fully watched All Stars 1. How was the lip syncs there? Like, I know the bottom.
In All Stars 1?
All Stars 1.
Did you know how that format went? How they're in teams and what happened?
There was teams, but I forget how they did the lip sync.
So what happened was one person from each team would lip sync, and if they were flopping, then the other teammate would hit a button and you switch out with them, which was a dumb thing that I think only happened one time. I think Alexis and Yara were the only people to ever use that switch button, and they ended up going home because it was just such an awkward thing because it's like, get off the stage, I'm on. But those lip syncs were, I mean, it brought the iconic Jujubee versus Raven. The other lip syncs, I wouldn't really, they're not memorable.
They're not. Not even the final one where Chad won.
Yeah, Chad against Raven wasn't, like, wow. What did they even lip sync to?
I don't even remember. Let me see if I could find it real quick in the wiki. Because this is, it would be right after.
Champion or...
Actually, I think it might be Champion. Where is...
I know Raja did Champion.
No, it was Response to Trinity.
Oh, God. Okay, I do not remember this lip sync.
Not a good song title.
Not a good song title.
There's that. Maybe that's why no one remembers it.
Maybe everyone's just trying to shun that. Like, oh, that's what... RuPaul has had some questionable song titles.
Listen, he's had questionable stuff on the show.
Also, did you watch the Simpsons episode with RuPaul and Raja in it?
No, I haven't. I saw the...
It's on YouTube.
I need to see it. I might see it after
I'll send you that link. But,
yeah,
even in that, there was just some questionable Ru moments where... Also, the lip syncing, while we're on topic of lip syncing, Marge lip syncing in that was so fucking good. Like, y'all need to... Oh, yeah, she pulled out the Courtney Act wings, and, like, it was real good. But, there was a scene where, like, they went into the gay bar, and they made, like, a joke, like a bathroom joke. Like, these are some questionable bathroom signs, and I was like... Ooh, straight humor. Got it. I was just like, this is awkward, because RuPaul had to have seen the script, and he was just, because he was right after that, and I'm like, So, RuPaul.
I mean, does RuPaul even feel at
Probably not,
all?
honestly. Do I even feel though?
Honestly, wait. Did you feel that?
Wait, do it again. Ow. It hurts. I'm in pain. I'm sick. Sorry. At this point, I'm just accepting the pain.
um, yeah, and then just the lip syncs. I wonder, what do you think All Stars 4 is gonna do? Do you think it's gonna bring back the All Stars for, I mean, lip sync for Legacy, or do you think it's gonna do the normal season lip sync for, I mean, lip sync
Um,
for life?
I think what I would really like to see, because I do like the legacy and I do like the fact they're all stars, it's celebrating the fact you're doing good instead of like the fact you did bad. You have to like, like basically embarrass yourself.
Hmm.
I I kind of would like it if they like half the season they did like legacy and then like the big twist, instead of bringing somebody back, or the episode where they brought somebody back, like it would be like, oh, now it's lip sync for your life, where like the winner of the bring back can like put two people in the bottom two to lip sync. I also think that would be more fair than like sending home people based off of your personal issues. Um,
Mm.
like Thorgy wouldn't have. Well, Thorgy probably would have went home. Milk wouldn't have went home because Milk went home due to Kennedy's issue with Milk and all that, and who also Aja went home unfairly. Um, I feel like if Aja was in the bottom two and lip synced, like she would have been fine.
Hmm.
Even Milk, I like Milk's lip syncs. Like I think she does good. So yeah.
Your talent can't be Velcro.
Honestly, like I thought it was a weird talent, but what's my talent? What would I do? I'd probably do Velcro.
You would probably cry on stage.
I wasn't expecting that to get deep. Probably.
My talent would be just calling myself ugly stuff on stage. That's
Your
my
talent would just literally be describing yourself the most awful way a person can describe themselves.
Listen,
Can you please tell everyone? Okay, so me. Hey, Gio, how are you feeling?
are you making fun of me just because I'm brown, gay, fat, and ugly?
He says that at least twice a day. And I've talked to him every day for like 6 months. So it's just grilled into my head.
Listen, I deserve the best, okay? But I only get the worst.
Sorry.
Except this. This is awesome. I like.
Pray to Virgin Mary. You have literally multiple Virgin Marys up there. The screen can't see it, but he has Jesus. Apparently, there's a picture of Jesus posing like this. I thought he was levitating across, and Gio said no. There's the Virgin Mary you see, and then there's a huge Virgin Mary that's just towering over the. Hold on, I can just show you. Also, hey Latrice.
Latrice?
Latrice popped up. Oh my god. Wait, I got this. It just won't work. Okay, just know there's a Virgin Mary. There's multiple Marys.
Let's see. What else was gonna say? Ew! I look so much uglier now. Back of my camera. I'm so zoomed in.
Oh, I didn't mean to. You are. It's the same exact thing.
No, it's not. Listen,
I said if you complain, it'd be the end of it. So guess what?
No,
You're
you
tiny.
did not say that.
You're tiny.
Leave me tiny. I look better like that.
Just have this awkward. Listen, it's a
Hi,
podcast.
Queens.
Some of y'all are probably just listening.
Hi, Queens. How are you?
Oh my god! I just summoned a little girl.
Oh, you saw.
But yeah, I really appreciate that people are trying to pull out stops and all this for lip syncing. I just wish that it flowed more. Like the Roxy versus Alyssa lip sync, like
Which
Roxy's wig reveal,
oh
the iconic, like we weren't expecting it, and Sasha's wig reveal, we weren't expecting it. Peppermint
Michelle.
probably versus. Oh yeah. Oh my god, my favorite thing is I think it was the Tatiana versus Alyssa lip sync where it was just Carson like.
it's like
or in the Read You Wrote You, whenever Roxy's doing her I'm gonna show, Todrick's just like yes, and I'm like, Todrick, get out. Todrick, this is what you did, get out. I love the judges' reactions. Or like when two people, when you can tell it's gonna be a double like sachet, and Bruce just like stone cold bitch face like.
We're actually gonna get to that a little bit later.
Okay.
But we were talking about what were we talking about right now?
Your Zoom
well,
based.
What we could talk about is since we talked about the last not remembering lip sync between Chad and Raven, we could talk about the final lip syncs between All Stars 2 and All Stars 3 and how that changed.
All Stars 2.
So All Stars 2 was Alaska, Detox, and Katya singing
Oh,
If
yeah.
I Were Your Woman.
Oh yeah, that was kind of lackluster.
Kind of forgettable. I forgot about the song until I just read it right now.
3-person, more than 2 people lip syncing. Like I'm lost. Like I'm confused.
I don't know, because I watched, I know you haven't, but I watched what is it called, Drag Race Thailand, and they had a bottom 3.
I watched that, and they did the one main one they did was
I don't remember.
I didn't. The one girl threw like down like a water bottle on herself. Like she just. I was like, "Hello, this is your like reveal."
But it was really iconic in a way because it's like, first, it was the first time there was a bottom 3, and also it came out of nowhere.
Did you watch the season, or did you just watch like the lip syncs?
I saw the first half of the season.
Okay.
I never got to finish it because, whenever I'm watching something and it's coming out every week, I always forget to go back to it.
Same. If it's not like Drag Race where it's like on TV like once a week, like I get confused.
Yeah. And so, yeah. But I will say Drag Race Thailand had good lip syncs, not the best because I don't know if you noticed, but like they played the whole song. We could talk about that too. In Drag Race Thailand, they played basically the whole song.
They do play the whole song.
While in Drag Race US, they just pick out the best iconic moments and then they remix the song to fit the lips. How do you feel about that?
I don't think I like that because it's not really showing. Like, it's not showing the weak moments from the people they want to look good, and it's not showing good moments from, like, the people they want to make look bad. So, like, I don't know. I don't like that. I like seeing the whole thing to see, like, what happens in, like, because every performance has bad points. Like, you're not going to be phenomenal the whole time. Like, you're going to get tired or, like, something's going to happen. And, like, is something okay? You look down like someone died.
I heard a beep, and I don't remember. I don't know what it was. I just heard a beep.
I was like, "You good?" But like, what was I? Yes.
You're talking about how you don't like how they cut out the moments and try to make specific people look better than others.
Exactly. That's my good point. I forgot where I was at, but yeah, that's my point.
So I remember when the first episode came out for Drag Race Thailand, it was immediately subbed, and so I watched it. There was a lot of people complaining that it was a full lip sync song, because people felt like it dragged, it made this performance slower. But I know afterwards they started getting better, as in like, you know what, we see people really they can't edit them to like be better than another person.
Yeah. You can't blame editing, or like the show can't take fault for someone doing bad.
Which is what I like.
Yeah. No, I do too. I like that a lot. Makes me sad that we don't have the full lip syncs.
I know. I like imagine seeing the Tatiana and Alyssa lip sync in full.
However, I feel like a lot of lip syncs are cut short, but they'll have like, cause the Good as Hell lip sync between Monet and Cameron, it was basically the whole song. The
That is a
other
short song though.
maybe that's it, because other songs they take like a verse and a chorus and then the ending.
Yeah.
Like that they took like the whole song.
Like Anaconda for All Stars 3 first episode was cut a lot, but kept the funny moment.
Yeah.
They took a verse, a chorus, and the bridge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's hard because I don't know how it would be because it would make the episodes longer, so some things have to be sacrificed.
If I paid that much money to have a fucking Nicki Minaj song on my show, like I'm gonna play the shit out of it though. Like, like it's probably not gonna cost more to have like an extra 30 seconds.
You're right, honestly. Or I wonder if they only pay for the amount of time the song is played on TV.
I don't know.
You know?
That's probably a weird thing to get into. Like, I feel bad for the person whose job is to do that. Specifics.
Yeah. Okay. I was just writing notes. So we can move on to our next topic. Oh wait, we didn't talk about All Stars 3 final performance.
Oh yeah.
So it was Kennedy versus Trixie on Wrecking Ball.
Yes.
I know how you feel, so you should tell the people how you feel.
Kennedy did much better. Okay, here this is my thing. Did Kennedy do the like amazing? No. Did Kennedy at least try? And I was listening to a Kennedy interview where they told Kennedy and Trixie to pull out all the stops, like to go all out, do a big performance.
They knew they were gonna suck.
But like, and knowing that they told them that and seeing their interpretations, Trixie just pulled out. Not even. I wanted to see the whole wig scalped. I wanted to see, if you're gonna pull out your hair, pull out the damn hair. Like, get some hair out of your dress and just pull that out while you're doing it. Like, she just took out a couple clumps and was like, I'm fine. Kennedy was doing spins and flips and like twirls and like all and that slow split, like, which is kind of cringy, but like it was still doing something. But like, I feel bad because I feel like Kennedy tried her hardest and it just didn't matter, because I feel like the community would have ripped the show to shreds if Trixie did not win over Kennedy.
You're right, especially since Trixie has such a huge following on everything.
Yeah, it's just like, well, Bindela didn't win. Well, Shangela didn't win. Well, Trixie didn't win. Kennedy, God, what? Like, people would riot, unfortunately, because Kennedy did well.
Also, how do you feel about Wrecking Ball being the last? Because this is the first time
I screamed.
I know you love Miley, but how do you feel about like a non-hype song being the final? Because it's always been a song that's been hyped, like very fast, very energetic. But this time, it's one of the first songs to be like slow. Yeah.
And it's not a RuPaul song, which I also kind of liked. I like the RuPaul song, but I really, especially
RuPaul's gonna run out of songs soon.
Yeah, I like this. I like having a current hit a lot more because I personally love Wrecking Ball. And even though Trixie won the lip sync, like, I still had a good time because it was Wrecking Ball. Like, it was, I don't know, I liked it. I liked it a lot, I think. What was season 2's was the When I Was Your Woman.
Yeah.
Maybe that song would just It's a good song. Maybe just not a good lip sync song.
Okay, you're right.
There's like slow paced, and then there's like slow paced songs. That's kind
There's
of
a
like
ballad and then there's slow pace.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
ballads are more like you could do a lot more to it.
yeah. Exactly.
Um. Okay, we can move on to the next thing, which is or actually let's do this one. This topic right here.
How many things do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Six
6
more?
things. 6 more topics, which we could breeze through because they're not big topics. So the next thing is what makes a good lip sync song. You just was talking about that, like what makes a good lip sync song.
Being current definitely helps because the audience is younger people.
Now,
Yeah, so a current song, I really, even if it's not a current song, if, especially on Drag Race, if they have the judge, if it be their song, I love it more because it's like you're performing it in front of them.
yes, like when Lizzo went.
Oh, love her. Or like when
Uh,
the Katya versus Sasha Bell lip sync, they did it in front of Olivia Newton-John. And I was
yes,
like, I that song wasn't my favorite, but like just the fact that she was there watching it made me like, yes.
I wonder if that concept of the artist being there lip syncing to their song puts a lot more pressure to the
Oh, most
person.
I would shit my pants if Miley Cyrus was there watching me perform. Like I could not imagine. Also, why hasn't she been like? Where is she at? Why isn't
Where
she judged?
where is she at currently at all?
I know her
She,
house burnt down. Rest in peace, house.
oh, R.I.P. I did not know that.
Yeah, but like she needs to be a guest judge. She's like, I don't know. That's my.
Troye Sivan
Ugh.
is gonna go be a guest judge in season 11.
You think so? Is that a spoiler?
It's not. He said it, or someone said it. I
Oh,
know someone said it. It was announced way before even season 11 got announced
oh,
that he
okay.
was gonna be a judge in season 11.
Oh,
Which I'm
cute.
excited. I just hope I'll get to it right now. So let's get to this next topic, and then we'll go back to that.
Okay.
So our older seasons had older songs.
Yes.
One, because it could be easier to purchase the rights for those songs,
Probably.
but also now, like that they have more money, they use a lot of current songs. But whenever I've noticed that whenever they don't use a current song, people like think the lip sync's kind of boring sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem just because I found a lot of the music I like because of the lip.
Uh huh.
And I feel like sticking to current songs are great, but to invalidate the non-current song is kind of like shitty by people.
No. Yeah. Exactly. Like, um, there's been a lot of like Manila's lip sync like to the non-current song. Like, it. It's not the song that makes or break the performance. Like, it's the performer. And like, look at Manila. Like, that's a song that like Manila turned from like a regular song into like an iconic Drag Race song now. And like,
hmm
I don't know where my point is, but that was a good lip sync.
I will say there are some older songs that like make it good. Like one song would be, I guess, "Finally" between Aja and Nina Bonina.
Yes.
Just because of Nina Bonina's like boom, boom, boom
Oh, that was
in
a
that one
good lip
part.
sync.
That
That
was
was
such a good lip sync.
underrated.
I loved it. I know people said Aja should have stayed, but like looking at that lip sync, Nina Bonina better. Um,
Yeah,
but like that
I agree.
song is an oldie, but now people like it because it was on Drag Race.
Mm.
And another one that's really good, people consider really good. I forgot what the. Let me see if I can find it right here. It's in season 8. The between
Are you talking about Call
Kiki the Ray.
Me
No,
Online?
not that one.
Oh, the I'm
Doji.
telling you,
Ooh.
I'm not
I'm
going.
going.
Oh, that was so good. That's a
Like
good
that.
example. Like the performer, like it's not the song that like makes it boring. Well, like people think it is, but like y'all just need to appreciate all the music.
Yeah, especially there's like I feel like that's one thing that keeps Drag Race fans from going back to older seasons is because of the music, the lip
Yeah.
syncs, because they think because it's not gonna be a current song or a popular song that they think the performance is not gonna be as good. But honestly, some of those moments are iconic.
Oh yeah. Give all
Um,
music a chance, people. It's beautiful.
yeah, and on that, man songs versus female vocalists.
Oh
So
yeah, they've done a couple male vocalist songs now. Other than
yeah,
RuPaul, they've done the Macho Man, which one of my favorite all-time lip syncs was Macho Man. They've done the oh god, there was another one.
um, I don't know. I just know it was it Cherry Bomb? No, I know it was an All Stars 2.
Oh god, I don't
Oh, Step
remember.
no,
That's gonna bug me.
I don't
But I kind of like that they do, cause drag
because
is entertainment, and like I think the music, like if you can work a song, like work the song, like regardless on gender, and like drag is meant to break barriers and like do all that shit. Why not do male songs? Like
yeah,
give me some Panic.
like
With
I
Brendan
know
as a
for
judge.
me when I've done lip syncs before, it's always hard because I've done that one song by the people in Pentatonics. It's like Guy.exe. I've done that lip sync before,
Uh huh.
but every other one I've done is um by a female or a person who identifies as female, as well as the only other guy lip sync I've done is by Todrick Hall.
Low.
No, not Low.
I
It's
love
from his
Low.
new album. It's called Boys Wear Pink,
Okay.
and it's
You
just
gotta work, Pink.
I don't know how you feel about lip syncing to because I know you've dabbled in the art of lip syncing before. I myself, it's always weird to balance. It's like, should I choose a male like someone who identifies as male song because I am dressed as a woman to do a song, and should I do a woman, or should it not matter and break those stereotypes?
I mean, for me personally, like, it's fun doing male songs for me just because you do have that shocking factor of, like, oh, you're dressed so feminine, but, like, the things that are, quote, coming out of your mouth are, like, oh, like, I like the shock factor and I like it's just kind of like punk rock to do, like,
Mhm.
a male song. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, I remember that lip sync. There was a lip sync where it's a male vocalist, but he was higher pitched.
Yes,
And
I know. I was just listening to it the other day. Um, do you remember what season it could be?
I can't. Uh, I feel like it was one of the recent ones. It was not. It was before season 9. Cause
Okay,
freak out.
freak,
Aw, freak out.
freak out, she,
Yes.
freak out.
That was
Yeah.
literally right before season 9. See.
Yeah, it's just
With Katya or Alaska and
like freak out. It's Katya in Alaska. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah. I feel like, uh,
Yeah, what's your opinion on it?
at least not the lip sync itself, but like just men songs in Drag Race. I feel like there should be more. Like when I heard that choice, like again with the choice of on topic, what's it called?
Do you want them to lip sync to 1999?
Listen, I just want them to lip sync to a choice of. Like, I don't care which one it is. Youth, Bloom would be such a good song. Like, already, like, me, I've been thinking of, like, how I could do it in my head
Uh-huh.
if I lip sync to Bloom. Like, I just wanted to lip sync to at least a Choice of On song. And I feel like them opening up, like, to guy songs, there would be a lot more category of songs to pick.
Yeah, you have a lot more music options. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Especially if they start. Oh my god, if they started having like drag kings and like, oh,
I don't
oh.
want. I want
Which-
all types of drag on Drag Race.
I would just want like I'm not saying this to cause any controversy. I'm just saying this because I want more fucking Drag Race. Like I want a new competition with drag kings. Just because I want more Drag Race. Like, do like the fall doing drag kings and like in the spring doing drag queens and then like. Or
It would
put 'em
never
together.
work. Or honestly, I feel like they could be separate and then have an All Stars with both of them.
I love that. That way, instead of doing All Stars every year, you can do Drag Kings and like, because there's so many amazing Drag Kings that need to be recognized, and I feel like there's no platform for them. And like, I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm. I think it's awesome how they could literally look like a man.
Yeah,
Like-
I barely know how to do that, and I am a man.
I mean, look at me. Greasy hair, greasy forehead.
So you're doing the
big
man
double
well.
chin. I'm doing the ugly well.
I feel it.
Let's see. Oh yeah,
Check
Let's
the
see, what's
list.
rules. I put rules as in like
Oh.
do's and don'ts on lip. I know one of the
I love
don'ts,
that.
big don'ts, is never take
The
off your
wig. Or the shoes.
or the shoes or your costume.
Yeah, every time someone rips it off, if you don't have a costume under it, like, are you like Cynthia Lee Fontaine versus Farrah? She just kind of got naked, and I was like, "That is this cute?" Like,
The only time I seen it work, well, not even work, like it happened and they were safe, was Monet, and I forgot who it was against. It was the denim challenge, and she just basically like ripped it all off.
oh yeah, okay,
I forgot who it was against.
Mayhem.
Mayhem Miller.
I just,
Doodle,
yeah, I
doodle.
don't. There has to be some kind of reveal if you're gonna take your shit off, or like your panties better be sparkling and cute and. Yeah, that's a big no. Also, another no that I don't personally like is contact sports.
Wait, no. On some things, I find like it's really good. At least for All Stars, when Shangela and Bendela Cram did it together, and they were like touchy feely through the song "Kiss the Girl." I love that.
I think if it's willingly, like if you could tell, like they're into it, and they could tell you're like wanting to do it, like okay,
There's
but like
consent.
Alaska
consent.
licking Katya was kind of weird, just because it was like, and then Mimi picking up, fucking what's her face. I just remember her as a girl with the X titties before Nina Brown.
Papa.
Or India Farah.
And she's like, tell her to stop.
Get her off me! Honestly, same. Also, another great lip sync that was getting naked, but I think the song really helped was Raja and Carmen. That lip sync
forgot
was
what
so
that song-
fucking. It was straight up now. Tell me is it gonna be me
Oh,
forever?
yes.
That one where Carmen just got butt ass naked, and Raja was like, "Okay, I see you." That's also another example where Raja did get on Carmen and like kiss her, but like Carmen was, I don't know. It's also kind of
What?
odd, but like, how do we feel?
I don't like no like if it makes you feel uncomfortable, then no. But like when Ben de la Creme again and Shangela did it, it didn't feel awkward. It felt like ooh.
I think there's a
spicy.
big difference between like a peck and then like a lick. Like a
Yeah.
lick is so much more like you're in my space, you licked my face. Like a kiss is just like a lick is like you're getting your saliva and like it's in my makeup. Like I don't know. I feel like that's a big difference between Alaska and Raja. Was And it
Yeah,
was soft porn. Like, let it happen. Like,
and there has to be consent because consent is what sexy.
key. Oh, I always want to say key.
Kiki,
Consent
do you
is
love me?
key. Do you?
Uh, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? And it never ever. I don't know it.
I'm glad.
What are other rules that are like not said but known on at least Drag Race?
Know your words. Take that thing off your face. Um,
Oh, okay. Know your words. It's only happened a few times. First time with Tammy Brown, I think, where she didn't know the words, but she also gave up. So there's like we don't know.
yeah. There's been a couple
But
times, like Aja's "I Need a Hero." If you look at it, there's a lot of like her going like, you can't see it because of the delay, but I was like, do you know these words? Like, she's glad that the Kimura is literally just like laying down.
I feel like, at least for me, one of the problems I've been told when lip syncing is that they can't tell I'm telling the words, but in my head I know I'm like enunciating everything.
Lip syncing is a talent. You have to like act like prove that like you're doing the words how like the person singing the words are. Like you have to enunciate. Like it's hard. It's hard
It's
and
so
like yeah and like what you think what you consider doing it justice, you have to amp it up by 10 for other people to consider it justice for the song. You have to like overpronounce and overdo it.
so that's why you don't start with the fast song when you lip sync,
Okay, yes.
because that takes a lot of enunciation, which um, what's her face name? Coco Montrese can do.
Coco's really well at doing it.
Mm-hmm. Are the rules like? So has it only happened once where, which is Valentina had a thing on her face because she did not want to lip sync.
I mean, there's been plenty of times where like queens will like put their arms up, like they're dancing and like covering their mouth. There's a lot of tricks where like queens will like literally like turn their back for a hot second, like. There's strategy if you don't know your words. Like, there's ways to get around it. I mean, on Drag Race, you're probably gonna get eliminated, but like in life, like you'll probably get $1 like tip.
Oh, that's more than I get now.
Definitely no same. Speaking of tips, no, but definitely know your words. Don't take off your wigs, shoes, clothes unless there's a reveal under those.
Do not attack anybody, but that goes to like no touch.
I mean, like,
How do you
if
feel
you
about?
hate them and you really want to, like, attack them and, like, punch them, like,
Do it.
do it. Whatever.
What do you feel about the girls going up to the judges, like Tyra did during her finale?
I honestly, I don't think it's a problem. I know a lot of people have a problem with it, and, like, I, at first, wanted to have a problem with it, but, like, lip syncing, you're trying to prove you're entertaining and you have the X factor that they want. And like if that involves going more like that just shows that you can use more than the stage. Because lip syncing in real life, like a lot of the times they're not just on the stage their whole time. They're going down there, they're like having a good time, they're going around and like that's just a thing they do. So going up to the judges like it takes balls because you're getting closer to them. Like they can see you more. They can see your mouth more. They can see if you're saying the words correctly. They can see your
They can smell you
better. They can smell you. If you smell like shit, RuPaul's gonna be like, "Go leave." Like I don't have a. Do you have a problem with it?
No, I actually like it because one, it puts the focus on you, and if you really want to win, like that's what you need.
If the other person is feeling like the focus is on the other one, get the fuck down there too.
Yeah,
You both get right up next to the judges and sing. Like,
it worked for Tyra.
honestly, Raven should have just like walked her happy ass on down there and been like, "Hey, what's up?"
Okay, so those are the rules of lip sync. So let's move on to the last few topics. Worst lip sync on Drag Race.
Our personal worst.
Personal or like the consensus, whichever one.
Well, I guess the two consistent, like those would be the double sachet aways,
Oh yeah.
which I don't
So
necessarily agree with.
I know there was Dax and
Layla, and then there was
Layla.
Honey and Vivian.
Yes. Hmm.
I like Dax and Layla. I like Layla's part. I didn't think
I
it
mean,
was a sachet away kind of moment. Um,
she did the.
God, if I had if I had to pick a least favorite lip sync of all time, do you have one in your head?
Not one that I thought of, even though I wrote it down.
You wrote it down?
I wrote it down, the topic, but I didn't write down which one was my
Oh,
least
okay.
favorite.
Oh God, that's hard. I guess I would have to choose like. Oh God. Yeah, this is a good one. Because there's so many bad ones.
There's just so many lip syncs that I'm trying to remember all of them. A recent one that I really didn't like was season 10, the first episode with Mayhem, not Mayhem, with Miss Vanjie.
Oh, Vanjie and Calorie.
Calorie. I didn't like that one at all. I get it, but like it just felt so forced.
Yeah.
Which is what I don't like from lip. I don't like them to be forced.
No, I agree. I feel like mine would have to be probably from season. Oh God. Probably season 8. The I don't care. I love it. Honestly, it was Derek Barry doing Britney moves, and it was Robbie Turner having a seizure. I don't know what was happening. It was not good though.
Robbie Turner.
Derek was good, but then you realize it was fucking Britney moves. Like, it was for Britney's song. You just put in this other song, and then after knowing that, going back, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I need to rewatch it. And see how bad it is.
just all of Derek. Derek. Just Derek.
Okay. And so on that, what's your favorite best lips?
My favorite, underrated 100%, and it's not because I like Naomi, but it's Naomi and Acid Betty doing the Madonna song. I thought she killed that. Also Manila in her performance, the iconic like that one.
Yeah.
And Raja's, those would be my probably top 3.
It's so hard for me. Because I don't. Obviously, it has to be Shut Up and Drive for Tatiana and Alyssa.
Okay.
I guess why is because it's like there's shock factor of it happening.
And the situation after it was iconic. They both stayed and Fifi left. Like.
And it was black and white, like the opposite color.
That was so. Do you think production was behind that at all? Like it was going to happen the whole time?
I feel like it wasn't, just because they had to have already. A lot of them already brought the costumes they were gonna wear.
It was just so suspiciously like you're black, you're white. Like
yeah,
I don't know.
I forgot why they were wearing that. But yeah. Another one that I really like, again, is Aja and Nina Bonina's Finally.
Yes, that's good.
I was obsessed with that for like a little while. I guess because of Nina's like boobie. I just loved it.
Oh, and then Chi-Chi and Thorgy.
Chi-Chi and Thorgy was really so good. I'm trying to look.
Monet and Cameron is one of my favorites. Good as hell. I thought that was good. All of Monet's.
Monet's just funny, which is good. What I like.
Yeah, she's really good. I'm excited for her lip syncs.
If she gets one,
Oh, she's gonna get one. She's good. A bitch will make her get one.
I like
I like that
There's
one too.
listen, I'm trying to look because I know there's one that I like that was super underrated.
There's a lot of underrated ones.
Oh, I did not like though. It's Raining Men, between Sharon and Fifi.
Sharon and Fifi. That's so funny because I just watched Movie Bitch's review on that episode today. Yeah, I thought it was more iconic than what it was, honestly.
It's only iconic because it's Fifi and
the same episode, Willem went home, so it's just kind of like you both lip sync for nothing, and you're both in devil and angel outfits.
That's another one. That one was weird.
Like, which one?
That one, like because they're in devil and angel.
Like the outfits being suspiciously like hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sometimes I think the show is a little scripted with just going back to Tatiana and Alyssa, those outfits were specifically for like they weren't wearing that for the critiques or anything. They just wore it for the lip sync. It's a little suspicious that they were so close to being identical. It was, I don't know.
Yeah. And then just doing the same moves too throughout the whole thing.
I feel, honestly, Ginger in that challenge probably deserved to lip sync for her legacy with Tatiana. As much as I love, Alyssa was my favorite, but honestly, their performance or their comedy act was just,
it was something. And then the other two that I really like are from season 1. Is The Greatest Love of Them All between Acacia and Chanel.
Yes.
And then We Break the Dawn by Acacia and Tammy Brown.
Okay, that one was a hot mess by Tammy.
I like it because Acacia is a good lip sync.
Yeah.
But The Greatest Love of Them All, great love. Chanel did a good job of there.
Queen.
Queen.
Queen of people.
That's all I have on my list, unless you want to talk more about anything else. Specifics.
What's going forward with lip syncs? What's your ideal? Do you like slow? What's your preference on lip syncing? You like slow songs, fast songs, or?
I like fast. I like emotional songs because, like, when Kennedy in All Stars 3, when Kennedy and who was it?
The Green Light. Kennedy and Bindala. That one of Bindala's 5 wins.
I know Bindala. Like, I will say, Bindala wasn't the best there. At that, like,
she's not Kennedy the best lip syncer for sure. She's definitely good.
Yeah.
She's just really fucking good at everything else, apparently.
Like, I like that when it's spontaneous, not every single episode, because I do like more songs like Monet and Cameron.
Yes, it needs to be catchy, have a good chorus. Yeah. I like those kind of
random
songs.
Yeah, like, it can't be a random song from an artist.
Yeah, it has to be something catchy, something well produced. Which I think Drag Race now has a lot of money that they're not gonna like. We're gonna see more and more like mainstream music, and which I'm okay with.
I want it to be. Hopefully, Choice of One.
Oh my, 1999. I can just imagine if they just start singing to that. I already know you're like at your house, like, wow.
I would. Oh my god. Also, on the guest judges, I do want the guest judges to be the person that's the lip sync for the song.
Yeah, like how Meghan Trainor, who was it? Where they had somebody, Kesha, and it was a Demi Lovato song.
Yeah,
it was cool for the summer, and I'm like, this is Kesha. I know she was having that legal issue, but like, it's just kind of odd that they had a singer, but not the singer's song.
Yeah, like when you do guest judges that don't produce songs, that's when you can pick whatever. Yeah. But like sometimes the artist and the song just fit perfectly together, and you have to put the artist with the song.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what else? I like.
Like it like that.
I want them to bring back season 7 and 8's format of the final
Yes.
lip syncs.
100%. 100%.
Like, I love the original songs, and I will never forget Fat Femination and Leg.
If they don't bring back legs, then I'm suing. That's just my story.
They're never gonna bring it back.
Her winning performance on All Stars 4 should just be like her performing to Legs, what's on the menu.
Her, what's it called? Her extravaganza episode 1 for All Stars 4, the talent show, should be legs.
Just like chop off the whole body and then just show the legs.
I mean the song leg.
Oh, yes. I agree. But yeah, I like lip syncs. They're my favorite part. Well, besides the runway, they're my favorite. We should do a whole podcast on runways.
I'm down. We could bring out the best looks and stuff.
Okay, I like that. Next week.
Honestly, next week is the last week where we do a random topic
It is
we get back to
before
the show.
Yes, I'm so excited for the show.
I'm so excited because I already kind of saw the entrance runways for the holiday special.
I did too.
But I'm not gonna see them anymore.
Yeah.
Forget them.
What are they? Who are they? I don't know anyone in it.
Who knows? But I just know there's a funny meme where Trixie's stepping on Shangela.
What? I haven't seen that one.
It's so funny. It's part of the entrance.
But yeah, that'll be 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks from less than 2 weeks now.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks now. I thought it was Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
But
excited.
it's Sunday. I know, I'm so excited. But yeah, we will be back next week talking about our favorite runways or how the runways have changed over time. And
Oh, they have changed.
yeah, oh my god, yeah. The wow factor, yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Honestly, I'm ready to talk about that topic. I got things to say. Aquaria.
Wow, Aquaria breathed.
Listen. Valentina, I got things to say.
Oh, just oh my god, I'm ready. I'm ready for the controversy. But okay, did you have anything else to say?
I love you.
I love you too. And we love all of you.
Right here, watching, right in front of the camera. Yes, you. Is your name Steve? Oh, I love you, Steve. Is your name...
all of you, unless your name is like, what's something boring? Jessica.
Jess. Oh.
Oh my god, I said Jessica, and there's a Jess. I wasn't even thinking. Or Camille. That's actually kind of pretty.
Come on, chameleon.
But yeah, we will see you guys all next week. Make sure to check us out. Subscribe.
Like, share.
Sure. How am I supposed to cope? Okay, we'll see you guys all next week with that. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.